I am here in the Grand Teton National Park because for work I am here to photograph an elopement tomorrow, but I brought my art toolkit palette full of my Daniel Smith watercolors and my water brush that has vodka in it to help the paints not freeze. I don't think it's quite freezing yet, but it is like 37, 38 degrees right now, but there's a wind chill. But so a tip I have is you can put vodka or something in here, some sort of alcohol, so that you can mix your paints. Also, if you don't want to paint, another really easy thing to do when you're out like sketching is to just sketch with pencils, with colored pencils. So I have my pen, my pencils that I like to do, but I have my new sketchbook here. But before I begin, I kind of wanted to talk about the Tetons and why I love them so much. So let me get my gloves on. Almost 8 years ago when I met my husband, we actually met on a month-long road trip because of a mutual friend. We met each other and then I hopped in the car and went on a road trip with him. The first national park we came to was here in the Grand Tetons and I love it so much. I got a tattoo of it on my arm months later, and then the next summer we actually applied and got selected to work in the national park. We worked at a lodge for the whole summer and we just got to explore this place. We've been back I think every single year since 2016, I think almost every year. We absolutely love it. We have some friends that live nearby and this is my first time coming in the winter. It is March right now, so it's the end of winter, but it looks very wintry here. But these mountains are just stunning and I wanted to get here a day early so I could explore and be able to film this for you. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you the things that I like to bring when it's cold. A few tips I have is lots of layers. I have my base layers, they're like wool for my legs and my top. And then I have another like mid layer and then my big coat, the warmest coat you can find. And then I actually have my snow pants on. And I have wool socks and my hiking boots, and you probably want some sort of like weather sealed, on top of your boots or waterproof boots or something like that. And then also you can bring a blanket. I have one in the car. I'm actually doing okay right now, but I also like to bring a blanket and wrap it around me. And I'm sitting on my Helinox chair zero, I think is what it's called. I'll put all the links below in the description box so you can see all the things that I use. You can also get gloves. I have gloves that are like, has this wind protector on it, but then I also can do this so I can have free reign of my hand to do it. And there's another trick I've seen some painters do is they'll get like a wool sock like over their hand to keep it warm, like the one they're painting with. You could take your paintbrush or your pencil or something and you can actually like shove it between like the webbing and the knitting, and then you'll be able to still feel it, but your hand will be a little bit warmer. I don't have a wool sock on my hands, I have them on my feet, but that is another tip that I have seen other artists do. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I will turn myself around, move the camera around, and just kind of show you what I'm going to be painting. So let me do that real quick. So something I like to do to kind of warm up is just take a pen or pencil or whatever you have. I do a pen so that I'm not tempted to erase or anything, but I'm going to just start sketching. Just getting in the shapes that I see. And there's a cloud coming, so I kind of have to work around the cloud because I don't actually see the main big Teton. It's right here. I know it's there. Just can't see it. I've never really painted clouds over it all, so we're just gonna kind of play around with it. And there's so much snow on this, so I can kind of do some really good scribbles everywhere. And I'm just looking up. I look down at my page to put the marks on. I look up quickly. A lot of looking up and down. And I encourage you to get outside, even if it's just a park. Again, sometimes my videos I'm able to come to such beautiful beautiful places because of my work. But I also would come out to places like this, you know, on my free time or on vacation. But I mostly just go to little parks, little streams. I love being near water of any sort. So I just encourage you to get out and do that when you can, even when it's cold out. That's why I wanted to make a little video to showcase how you can be out in snow and still enjoy creating outdoors. You just need to layer up. I would say have minimal materials. There are painters out there that will bring their acrylics or oils or do, you know, bigger paintings, and this is also why I like to bring just my sketchbook. Like you've seen my other videos where I have my whole board and I, you know, clip everything to it. But when it's this cold, sometimes you just want to make this as easy as possible. So I think a pen or pencil and a sketchbook that, you know, holds all of your papers for you, I think it's just a wonderful way to easily get out even when it's really, really cold outside. I think it's very liberating and just such a wonderful feeling to be out in the cold. Because one of my favorite things about being out in the cold is knowing that I'm going to like go get a hot chocolate or some warm hot drink after and snuggle up with blankets. And same in the summer when I'm hiking and it's so hot outside. I just can't wait to dip my feet into the river or the lake or jump in a pool or jump, you know, like in water or just go inside where there's, you know, air conditioning and you can get a nice cold drink. So I love being out in extreme weather, literally because I also love being able to go somewhere where I can then be that opposite. You know what I mean? I want you to go outside, even if it's just your back patio. I cannot wait to buy a home or have a home in the future that I'm renting that will just have a porch or a patio or whatever. Right now we just have a balcony in our apartment and I got a little outdoor rug for it, and it's just, I love being able to wake up or in the middle of the morning or the afternoon, just go outside, even if it's just your porch. For those of you with a nice backyard or something, just go out there. Start a garden, be outside. Then when your flowers pop up, you can go out and draw and paint them and just enjoy it. So it's getting pretty chilly. I see, I think, a storm coming in. It's pretty bright over here, but over there it's pretty stormy. I had a fun time just drawing a little bit. I didn't bust out the paints. I think I might paint a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. And I've just been enjoying taking this view in. And the Grand Teton, the main one, has been hiding behind that cloud this whole time. But I'm going to pack up and head back into town. I'm starting to get a little hungry, and with that storm that looks like either it might stay over there or it might come over, I don't know. I think it's a safe bet to pack up and head back into town. Oh, I love this place so much. I'm so happy to be here. It's so pretty. Yay!